To the officers and crew of the GTD arrestees, our work here is finished. We came here on an intelligence-gathering mission, but are left with more questions than when we started. We traveled here to make contact with Earth, only to find there is no Earth to make contact with. All that is left in this system is death and memories of what used to be. The Shivans were responsible for the death of our world, leaving no survivors. They arrived, destroyed our ships and bombarded Earth, Mars, and every colony in the system. The remnants of the Shivan attack force were encountered and destroyed by our reconnaissance flights. Even after our work here, the hard questions remain. How did the Shivans enter this system? When did the attack occur? Why did our probes send back false information? GTVA Command has not responded to any of our transmissions. Furthermore, we have lost contact with the GTC Duke, who has not returned from Delta Serpentis. I have thus ordered the fleet to move back through the node. All future reconnaissance flights are cancelled, and all fighters are to return to dock. Now is the time to grieve. It is now time to share news of this tragedy with the rest of the lost generation. For the attention of Commander Samuel Bay. Your transfer request to the Orseus has been approved. It will take place upon successful arrival to Delta Serpentis. I must admit to some surprise and relief upon your return to the arrestees after the Shivan ambush. I am sure your mother would have been very proud of you. I know we both have had our differences in the past, but your mother would not have wished this rift between us. Send me a communique when you have the chance.
We've got a situation, pilots. 1 hour ago, the arrestees and her battle group exited from the Sol jump node. Centaur Station and the Sol portal are nowhere to be found. We are also unable to get in contact with GTVA Command. Admiral Bay has ordered a red alert until the current situation has been resolved. We've picked up the GTC Duke on long-range sensors heading towards the Ross 128 jump node. She's not responding to our hails and has not shifted course. This qualifies as desertion under the GTVA Security Convention, and thus the Duke and her captain are considered rogue. We are sending a wing out to apprehend the Duke before she jumps through the node. Bay, you're the most experienced pilot in the squadron. You will be taking Terra and Quarry as Alpha Wing. In case the Duke jumps out before you, you are to follow the Duke through to Ross 128. To this end, the Orestes flight deck has prepared the jump-capable fighters for you to fly. Try to keep them intact, will you?
Orestes Control, we have a visual on the Duke. She is 5 kilometers from the Ross 128 jump node. Alpha 1 to the GTC Duke. You are ordered to power down your engines. Do this immediately or we will disable you by force. This will be your only warning.
What the hell was that?
Orestes Control, the Duke has sent a transmission. We are unable to determine the message. Confirm. Over.
Confirmed, Alpha Wing. It looks like encrypted transmission data. Attempting to decrypt it now.
The GTC Duke has not halted its progress to the node. Corey, Taylor, target the Duke's engines. Open fire.
What the? We've got Shivan fighters jumping in.
Alpha Wing, engage evasive maneuvers.
What the hell are Shivans doing in Delta Serpentis?
bad, sir. You've shamed me.
We're up over here. Me and the Shiva need to start seeing other people.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
The Duke has escaped through the jump node.
Acknowledged, pilots. Jumping after her, but be careful. We're sending the Temeraire after you into Ross 128. She'll be supporting your operation there. Orestes Control, out.
Personal log, Commander Bay. A lot has happened. None of it seems real. Ever since we went through the portal, everything has just been one big nightmare. A dead Earth, Shivans, the disappearance of Centaur Station and Command, and now the GTC Duke, whose crew seems to have either mutinied or gone plain crazy. What was that message they sent us? As I write this entry, my fighter wing is about to enter Ross 128 to apprehend the Duke. GTVA forces in the area should be able to assist us. But somehow, I don't think there's going to be anyone there when we arrive. We've reached Ross 128, unable to detect any GTVA forces in the area. Alpha Wing, hit your burners and target the Duke's engines.
We've got a wing of Shivan fighters. Astaroths.
We've got a Rakshasa cruiser jumping in too. What the hell is going on?
Alpha, we need to buy some time until our jump drives recharge. Engage those fighters.
The Duke has jumped.
Damn it! How do they manage to recharge their engines so quickly? I'm in trouble here.
Vectoring the Duke's destination. Looks like it's heading towards the Laramus jump node. Temeraire, how close are you to arriving?
We are in transit through subspace, Alpha Wing. We will be arriving in the area in a few minutes. Continue to follow the Duke, pilot. We'll be right behind you.
Okay, Alpha Wing. Subspace engines have recharged. Let's head out.
Damn it to hell. How's the Duke managed to jump out so close to the node?
I'm more concerned at how quickly they've been able to recharge their jump drive. Cruisers are not supposed to have comparable subspace maneuverability to fighters.
Well, if you push your engines hard enough, it's possible. The engineer of the Duke must be a genius to keep it going this long. Still, they can't keep on like this. Their reactor's going to fail if it's placed under much more pressure.
I don't remember there being an Orion Hulk in this system. Hell, I don't remember there being nobody in this system. Where the hell are we?
Alpha, that Orion. It's the Minnow.
Confirmed. Registry matches that of the GTD Minnow. No life signs aboard. She's been wrecked.
I'm starting to think the universe is playing some kind of colossal joke on us.
What the hell are you talking about? This isn't our universe. We're not supposed to be here.
Taylor, Corey, enough. Jump out and follow me. We need to follow the Duke just a little while longer. We'll be back home before you know it.
Alpha Wing, we've reached the Ross 128 system. The Britonia, La Bouchère, and Solus are with us. We're continuing to track your progress. Temeraire out.
Personal log, Commander Bay. The Duke continues to lead us on a wild chase. We followed it from Delta Serpentis to Ross 128, but somehow it outmaneuvered us and escaped into the Laramus system. From there, it continued to evade us to the N362 jump node. N362? Why the hell does it want to go there? Our official orders were to consider the behavior of the commanding officer as criminal and to apprehend the ship as such. Having chased the Duke through 2 systems, I'm starting to believe her crew's intentions are rooted more from insanity than mere insubordination. Sensor readings from my fighter wing revealed power fluctuations within the cruiser systems. If this is the case, then a reactor failure is indeed imminent. Something is not right about all this. Why is Delta Serpentis, Ross 128, and Laramus empty of any GTVA vessels, save for Great War hulks? Why haven't we had contact with Command? What are Shivans doing in our systems? Taylor quipped about this not being our universe, but now I'm starting to believe her. Taylor? Corey? Where are you?
This is not right. I've emerged 10 light years away from your position, Alpha 1.
Crap, I don't even know where I am.
Damn. Looks like the gravitational pull of the neutron star played havoc with our subspace engines. We're going to have to recalibrate our navigation computers.
Huh? I don't think this fighter is the hardware for that, Alpha 1. We'll just stick tight and wait for the Temeraire. Where's the Duke?
The Duke's right in front of me. Looks like I got lucky with regard to jumping in at the right place. Looks like I timed it right too. Her reactor's completely down.
Finally, into this useless goose chase. What are you going to do, sir?
I'm going to board the Duke, ascertain the status of the crew. It's time for some answers.
Roger, sir. Be careful.
I will, Taylor. I'll keep my sidearm handy, in case I meet any trouble from the crew. Personal log, Commander Bay. The GTC Duke is a haunted ship. No one was there to greet me at the airlock when I broke through to the Duke's corridors. The entire ship was silent. My skin crawled as soon as I left my environment suit, and the hairs stood up at the back of my neck. I felt as though I was being watched as I made my way to the Duke's bridge. The crew were at their stations, but they were in some kind of stupor. Every one of them, including Captain Sasana. They didn't respond to my presence, they just sat there, with their sightless eyes staring. It sent chills down my spine just to look at them. They were alive, but not. As though something had taken away their souls, their essence, their psyche. And the ship seemed possessed. I heard voices, ghostly footsteps down the hallways. The strange thing was, I recognized some of those voices. I've heard them before. In my dreams. Those voices were manning the ship in place of the crew. Ancient voices. Something happened to the Duke and her crew in Delta Serpentis. Something that possessed the ship and drove the crew into catatonia. There was nothing else I could do. I returned to my fighter and awaited the arrival of the Temeraire. What the... Unknown fighters, identify yourselves. This is Commander Bay of the 222nd Nightwolves, GTD Orestes. I repeat, this is Commander Bay of the GTD Orestes, GTVA 14th Battle Group. Identify yourselves immediately. They're not responding. This doesn't look good.
Unknown fighter, your GTVA designation is not known to us, nor do we recognize the designs of your ships.
GTVA, Galactic Terran Vasudan Alliance, formed in 2358 under the Beta Aquilay Convention. We've been the largest power in these systems for decades. How can you not have heard of us?
You are speaking to Captain Iwakura of the Terran sleeper ship Sanctuary. We know of Vasudans, but not your Terran Vasudan alliance. We were unaware of any Terran presence in this system save our own.
You say you're from a sleeper ship. Where is it?
The Sanctuary's hiding, Commander Bay, and has been for the past 50 years. If you had any sense, you would be hiding too.
Hiding? From what?
Shivans. They are everywhere, and they are looking for us. Already we have lingered for too long. The enemy knows we are here. They are coming. The Shivans have sent their demon to hunt us down.
Captain Iwakura, I request that you and your wingman assist me in protecting the lives aboard the GTC Duke.
Against a demon, Commander? How are the 3 fighters going to repel its attack?
I've got reinforcements on the way, Captain. We just have to hold them off for a few minutes.
Alright, Commander. Our guns are yours for now. Commander Tell, form up around the GTC Duke.
We've got bombers launching from the Chiton.
This is the Temeraire. All fighters, stand clear of the SD Chiton. Targeting the Chiton with primary photon beam cannons. Gunnery control. Open fire. This is the GTD Temeraire. Alpha 1, what is your status?
Systems remain functional, Temeraire. The GTC Duke has been apprehended. Her crew will require some medical attention, and the ship will need repairs to her reactor.
Your ships are as beautiful as they are powerful, Commander Bay. Your presence here in the system will give our people hope, such as we have not had for decades.
Unidentified fighters, your transponder codes are inactive. Identify yourselves immediately.
We had them silenced so as not to draw the Shivans to ourselves. Due to your intervention, the danger has passed. Activating IFF codes.
IFF confirmed. Terran fighters, you are requested to dock with our ship for the time being. We wish to ask you some questions.
Acknowledged, Temeraire. Making course for your fighter bay.
Alpha 1, your mission is complete. Dock with us for your debriefing.
What about the rest of my wing?
We will rendezvous with them soon, assuming they have not left their positions.
Welcome to the GTD Temeraire, pilot. Rear Admiral Carey has approved your temporary transfer until we re-establish contact with the GTD Orestes. In the meantime, you'll report to me. I'm Captain Christe of the 56th Squadron. Good work in apprehending the GTC Duke. We're in the process of transferring the crew to the GTL Solace for analysis and treatment. Repair crews are fixing most of the damage in her hull, and her reactor will be repaired within the day. Say what you will about the Vasudans, at least they know how to build their reactors to last. Don't worry, Commander, your wingmen are safe. We picked them up not too long ago at various points in the system. Apart from some minor damage to their fighters' navigation computers, they were fine. Questioning of pilots Iwakura and Tel is scheduled for 2100 hours tonight. You're ordered to attend and assist with your own report. In the meantime, you're off duty. Dismissed.